Hello, warriors. Today, you must listen carefully. You were not born to live a mediocre life. You were not born to be defeated, to collapse under the pressure of life. You are not the one to sit still, watching everything around you change and wondering why you can't have those things. You are not the one to dream without taking action. You are not the one to give up when faced with challenges. You were born to win, not to collapse. This you must remember. This life is never easy, but you must understand that all the difficulties, all the challenges in this life are not to weaken you, but to make you stronger. You must face the difficulties, you must overcome them to prove that nothing can defeat you. Because you were not born to be a loser, you were born to be a winner. You may feel tired, sometimes feel like everything is against you. You may feel that life is unfair, that things always seem to go wrong. But that is when you have to stand firm. That is when you have to be the strongest, not to show others that you are weak, but to show yourself the strength that lies within you. In difficult times, you will see that people around you are just waiting for you to fall, just waiting for you to give up. They will say things like, "You can't do it. Don't dream too much." But those are just worthless words. You must know that you don't need anyone's approval. You don't need the acceptance of others. What you need is determination and belief in yourself. If you let life turn you into a victim, then all those who hate you will laugh at you. They will just wait for you to stumble. They will just wait for you to give up. So why let them win? You cannot let life make you weak. You must use the challenges, the difficulties as motivation to push yourself forward. You were born to win, not to fall. Remember, you are not an ordinary person. You have the potential strength, you have the ability to overcome all the difficulties that await you. If you are feeling lost, if you are feeling like you don't know what to do, don't panic. Stop for a moment and look at yourself. You will see that all you need is faith in yourself and the strength to move forward. This life is never easy. It will always challenge you, will always push you to your limits. But remember one thing, every time you overcome a challenge, you become stronger. Every time you stand up after falling, you become a better version of yourself. You are not a failure, you are a warrior who never gives up. Maybe you are facing difficulties that you cannot solve immediately. Maybe you are feeling that you are not strong enough to continue, but do not forget that those who hate you, those who want you to fail, are just waiting for you to give up. You have to disappoint them. You have to prove that nothing can stop you. They are just waiting for you to fail, so why give them the chance? You were not born to fail. You were born to win. And to win, you have to face challenges. You have to do everything you can to rise up, to prove that nothing can stop you. Let your perseverance and strength be the only thing that determines your life. Maybe you feel disappointed now, feel tired. But remember, failure is not the end. Failure is just a turning point, an opportunity for you to learn and grow. If you give up now, you will never know your true potential. Don't let that happen. You have to work hard. You have to act now. Don't let procrastination take away your opportunities. If you don't act now, you will miss out on valuable opportunities and only be able to watch others surpass you. But you are not the one to stand behind. You are the one to lead. Act now. Don't let procrastination take away your opportunities. Every moment that passes is a moment you can get closer to your goal. Every moment you are lazy is a moment others surpass you. So why do you let them surpass you? Fight now. Prove to everyone that you are not born to fail. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure is not an enemy, but a companion on the road to success. You must know that no one succeeds without experiencing failures. Every time you fail, you learn a lesson. Every time you fail, you are closer to success. This life is not easy, but are you ready to face it? Are you ready to prove that nothing can stop you? If not, then don't waste another moment. Get up and keep going. Because you were born to win, not to fall. Remember one thing. Never give up. Never. Those who hate you are just waiting for you to fall. So why do you let them win? Use your strength to fight, to prove that you cannot be defeated. This life is your playground. Make it a game where you win. Stand up, my warrior. Don't let anyone bring you down. You were born to win, and you will win. Hello, warriors. Now, let me be clear about something extremely important for you to understand. This life is not a quick race. It is a long-distance race, and the winners are not those who start the strongest, but those who never give up. You may see others going faster. They may have advantages that you do not have, but that is not important. What is important is that you persevere. You are resilient. You never give up. Because only those who persevere, those who do not give up, will ultimately win. Are you ready? Are you ready to change your life? Are you ready to never accept mediocrity, to never stop when faced with difficulties? You must understand that great things do not come to those who falter, do not come to those who are afraid. Great things come to those who face challenges, who face their fears and keep moving forward. You are a warrior, and warriors don't give up. Never. Do you think you've tried hard enough? No, you can do more. Never underestimate your abilities. Never think you're not strong enough, not smart enough, not talented enough to do what you want. If you think that, you've already failed. You've limited yourself before the fight even begins, and that's what you can't do. Look back at the great successes in history. The people who changed the world, they had these characteristics in common. They never gave up, they never backed down, they never accepted defeat. People like Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, they weren't the smartest people, they weren't the ones who had it all together. But they have something that few people have. A strong belief in themselves and an unstoppable desire to achieve their goals. They have encountered countless failures, but each time they fall, they stand up stronger, and that is why they succeed. You can do it too. You can overcome any challenge. You can defeat any enemy. If you believe in yourself, if you don't give up, if you don't let difficulties crush you, you have the strength to do everything. And the only thing that stops you is yourself. Don't let other people's negative words affect you. Don't let criticism, ridicule weaken you. They are just noise. Meaningless words of people who don't have the courage to realize their own dreams. If you let them make you fall, then you have already accepted defeat. You were not born to serve those people. You were born to be the master of your own life. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. You'll never get it if you wait. Success doesn't come to those who sit around waiting for luck. Success comes to those who act now, even if they're lacking, even if they're struggling, even if they're starting from scratch. If you start now, you'll improve, you'll get better. You'll get closer to your goal every day. Remember, there's no turning back. You have to keep going, no matter what. Nothing can stop you if you're determined. You must always remember that no failure is permanent. If you fail, you just get up and keep going. Every time you get up after a failure, you get stronger. And one day, when you look back, you'll realize that all those difficulties were just stepping stones to help you grow. You may feel like you are standing in front of an unclimbable mountain, but remember that the best climbers are the ones who have fallen the most. Those people are not afraid to face the mountain. They just keep walking one step at a time until they reach the top. And neither are you. Don't be afraid of the challenges. Don't be afraid of the mountains ahead. Just keep walking, and one day you will stand at the top. You were not born to be a loser. You were born to win. to take control of your life, to prove that nothing can stop you. Others will just stand on the sidelines and watch you fight. You are not there to please them. You are there for yourself. And once you understand that, you will become unstoppable. This life is not an easy game. But if you can stand up when the going gets tough, if you can keep going even when you fall, you will become a true warrior. And no one can stop a warrior who is determined to fight. So what will you do? Will you stand up and fight, or will you sit there and let life pass you by? The decision is yours. No one but you can decide your life. And you must remember, there is no turning back. Go fight and prove that you were born to win.